What's going on, everybody? TG here, and we have to talk about something that is going on in the investing YouTube community. Multiple accounts have been suspended, including one of the biggest YouTubers in the investing game, marketgains, has had his account suspended. And some sources are saying two things that potentially are the reason why he was suspended. I don't know for sure. These are people that have talked to, people that he knows. But it comes down to two things. One of them, and probably the biggest one, being copyright. Obviously, YouTube has a very strict copyright, um, you know, rules and policy that they have to follow. And as content creators, we have to follow those. We can't, take people's videos and stuff and post them as our own. And I'm not saying Market Gains did that, but he definitely used a lot of clips, from things like, other YouTubers' videos and news outlets that you don't have the recognition to do. So you have to make sure you always give authorization for that. Sometimes it can be, just something that you forget, but obviously YouTube takes it very seriously, especially when you're someone like him and you're making, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a video off of someone else's stuff. That's when you get in big trouble. Another thing that people have talked about that he may have been banned for is this spam and deceptive practices. Pumping penny stocks that cause users to lose a lot of money. That could get reported. You're pumping something that's illegal. Penny stocks, they might not seem illegal, maybe like drugs or alcohol or stuff like that, that you can get banned for promoting. But it's definitely still illegal, and penny stocks are definitely something that is very looked down upon. And YouTube specifically says, please take these rules seriously. If you're a YouTube creator on and off the platform, behavior harm our users, community, employees, or ecosystem, we may respond based on a number of factors, including but not limited to the egregiousness of their actions and whether a pattern of harmful behavior exists. Our response will range from suspending a creator's privileges to account termination. So he didn't get terminated. He just has his account suspended as of right now, because, like I said, a pattern of this, that is continuing to go on and on. Promoting these very risky and a lot of times illegal penny stocks. Trying to sell that information as well on his like premium Discord and different stuff like that. And like I'm not hating on the guy. I mean, I respect his grind. There's no doubt about it. These kids made over $1 million off YouTube by promoting this type of stuff. So obviously it gets a lot of eyes, and eyes is money in the YouTube world. The more views you get, the more money you make. But a lot of times when it can lead your viewers, you know, to have harm done to them, financially speaking, uh, I look down upon that. I don't respect that at all. I think selling out at the expense of others is never a good thing. You never want to do that. And that's why I've always had an issue with him. Like I said, we've talked back in the day many times before, but I've always had an issue with him, promoting these risky SPACs, promoting these 10-cent penny stocks, 2-cent penny stocks, that eventually go to zero. A lot of times they go to zero because that's what penny stocks do. It's a very low percentage that these stocks actually work out, but they get a ton of views on them because there's huge upside. And also, promising gains is never a good thing. And I'll post the videos up in this video. A lot of times, promising 400% gains, 10x gains, you can't promise something that you can't deliver on. And you can say that you're not a financial advisor and you're just an educator. At the same time, you're preaching these things and people are listening, and you have an audience that big. You have to follow the rules. You're making so much money off of every video. You're making money off people's demise. That's when it gets a little fishy. That's when it gets morally wrong, in my opinion. But I think it's worth talking about because the investing space and investing YouTube is definitely growing at a very fast rate. Because so many people are getting into investing now. Investing is really increased in these past couple years, which is an amazing thing. That's awesome to see. So many people after the March crash have got into investing, and a lot of people are looking for advice to do it the right way. I mean, I look at myself, and I started this channel back in September, and we're almost at 4,000 subscribers. We've posted hundreds of videos, and I personally feel responsible for people that look up to me. I want to make sure that I post something that's not going to be misinterpreted as something very negative that could lose people money. That's why I always try to be transparent. You guys know me. I like to show the positions I'm in. I like to show the risks, the rewards, because in the end, that's what matters. Showing people. You can tell people all you want, but if you don't actually show them,
How do they know you're telling the truth? And I always like to do that. I always like to show you guys that, because that's important for me. When I started investing, that was important for me, is to see people with transparency. Um, and I think that's extremely, extremely important, because if you don't show that, and you have someone who doesn't know what they're doing, because investing is not easy. It's not easy just to pick up and learn. So, when you just hear someone talking about it, okay, it's going to be really hard to understand. You have someone show you, hey, you can do these strategies, but you could also lose this. And I showed you guys that during the March crash, not 2 March crashes ago, the other one that we just had. It seems like every March we're having a crash, but I showed you guys, losing $40,000 very, very quickly in just a couple weeks. And I was talking about the emotional stuff that goes on in investing when you lose that money, because sometimes people don't realize it. It can be very, very difficult for a lot of people. So it's good to be transparent. It's good to show people that, and it's good to be honest. And I think that YouTube is taking those precautions to ensure that. At least I hope so. It could just be copyright, but I feel like it'd be very hard just to remove or to suspend a big channel off just copyright alone. So I think there's definitely some other things involved in it, and I think the people who brought up this point, the spam and deceptive practices, fits into the category perfectly. You have the external links, you have the content that intends to mislead, and scam. That's penny stocks. A lot of these penny stocks, they're penny stocks for a reason. They're not blue chip companies, and they're a lot of them are pump and dumps, and that's why they're not traded on regular exchanges, because they're very risky. They're not regulated. They're not audited, and you can end up getting burned really badly. So I think it's important for us YouTubers to really make a positive impact. And I know that sounds so freaking cliche, but it's actually so true. Make a positive impact on our viewers. Each and every one of you guys. Don't treat them like a number. Don't see them just as views. See them as people. And I think Discord is a perfect way to involve with those people. And that's why I have a Discord that I talk to all you guys in. And anyone who ever wants to call or DM me, I'm always there, and I try to always have that. Doesn't matter if I had 1 subscriber, I have 3,800 subscribers now. It's the same thing. I'm not getting paid to talk to people. I'm not getting paid to do that. I do it because it's the right thing to do, and I actually really enjoy it. I love talking to you guys. I love talking stocks. It's my passion, and hopefully one day it can be my career. That's a long way down the road. But I just thought I'd share this with you guys, and tell you guys what's going on, because it's obviously a big thing in the community. And right now, a lot of volatility is happening in the market. I mean, even you just look at the NASDAQ itself. NASDAQ's down freaking huge. It's fallen hard. Everything is just really taking a massive, massive hit right now. So be careful. Don't just listen to people. Don't just listen to me. Do your own due diligence. Do your own research, and make these assumptions yourself. But I just want to let you guys know I'm always here for you. Like I said, feel free to join the Discord and talk to me anytime you want, or send me a DM on Instagram. Doesn't matter. But like I said, I'm always going to be here, and I'm always going to help you guys. If you have any questions, then you let me know. But it's definitely worth talking about. It's definitely worth knowing what's going on, because it's not just marketing. It's been multiple YouTubers that have had this happen to them. So just watch your back, guys, and stay safe out there, because it's a brutal market. It's a brutal. People are always trying to make money off you. Just remember that. There's always a catch for a lot of things, and you have to realize that. So whenever there's money tied to something, there's a catch. So anyways, guys, you have a wonderful day. You need to talk to me, feel free to hop in the Discord. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.